So the big question is this: how are commercial real estate brokers like us, who didn't take on debt to start their own brokerage, who are stuck in the hamster wheel of day-to-day selling, how do we sell real estate and build our businesses in a way that lets us develop rockstar teammates and create enough leverage to back away from day-to-day selling? How do we get our services, ideas, and insights out into the world and yet still create passive wealth? That is the question, and this podcast will give you the answers. My name is Brett Swarts, and welcome to the Expert Commercial Real Estate Secrets Podcast.
We like to take a look at the most creative structures possible. And so, I'm going to tell you that I use some really powerful guys to try to save as much money in taxes as I can. But I'll tell you, I pay way too much probably. So maybe, let's talk about it. Let's talk about structures and ideas, and maybe you can shed some light on it for me too.
Yeah, and that's actually why we started our company, Capital Gains Tax Solutions, right? Because in the 2008 crash, a lot of my clients, when I was at Marcus Millichap selling highly appreciated, multifamily properties in Northern California, they had felt trapped and pressured and had overpaid via the 1031 exchange. That's the only thing they knew, right? And they thought that was the only tool they could use to defer tax. And then everything stopped, and that was in the 05-06 market, and then 08 hit, and then some of them lost everything. Some of them lost half. And then we found out about a thing called a Deferred Sales Trust, which goes back 25 years now, thousands of closes. It's been through the IRS, but it's proprietary and it's protected. And so we launched our company on basically that premise that there is a better way. It's an alternative way, and it can actually work for not only real estate, but it works for primary homes, it works for business sales, it works for stock, and it's had an amazing track record. But even the smartest folks either have heard about it or don't quite know about it because they think they know, but they don't.
Let's talk about public companies and stock. So, because you started off saying that the capital gains work for real estate. How do you do that when you buy stock and the stock is at this price, and then 2 years later, the stock is triple the price and you want to sell it? Are you telling me that you have a way to defer the tax situation there? Is that what you're telling me?
Yes, absolutely. Yes.
You have just listened to another information-packed episode of Expert Commercial Real Estate Secrets Podcast with Brett Swarts. We hope you enjoyed today's show and found it valuable. Visit expertcresecrets.com to access the show notes and to access more resources. That's expertcresecrets.com. Don't forget to leave a review and join us again next time.